Hello there. Today I thought we'd have a look at the parts of a coin and what they're called. This is a florin, or 2 shillings from 1945. This would be 50% silver. So let's start at the very, very basics. This would be the front of the coin and this would be the back. Or you can say heads and tails, but in the coin world they would be referred to as the obverse and the reverse. The legend is a writing around the coin. Now in this case it says George VI DG BR Rex, abbreviated Latin for George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons. And the legend on the reverse reads Fid Def Ind Imp, which is abbreviated Latin, and it translates to Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. The head side of the coin is also known as the portrait or the bust of the monarch. Now we've got the design on the reverse of the coin, and there's a GR there. It probably doesn't belong to the legend. I think it belongs to the design, and GR stands for Georgius Rex or King George. We also have the designer's initials. There's KG there for George Kruger Gray, and on the obverse you can see HP standing for Humphrey Paget. Also we have the date, that's quite obvious, and the denomination, as you can see 2 shillings at the bottom there. Now let's have a look at the relief of the coin. This 2 shillings has a very high relief. Let's put one in here that has, I think anyway, a low relief. Now if you feel the canoeing, this is an Olympic canoeing 50p, it almost feels smooth. It's just not enough, it's not raised enough. But this one, lovely. Look at the difference. Look at the detail on that. How raised, and it's such easy to see. It looks better. It feels better. But that very low relief, and because it's such a busy picture, it needed to be high relief. Sorry about that. I got my tongue caught in my eye tooth and couldn't see what I was saying there for a minute. Yeah, very low relief this one. And let's have another look at this. A lovely high relief. Lovely design. Going back to denomination, it's quite clear on this one, 2 shillings. Now, I don't think modern British coinage is very user-friendly. I don't think it's helpful at all to foreign tourists. There's 1 penny in there, just tucks up the top there. No numbers on it at all. If you've got good eyesight, you can see that. The 2p is the same. 2 pence, a little bit bigger. You can just about read that. Now we come on to the 5p. Now you can probably read that as well if you've got the eyesight of the bionic man, the $6 million man. You can just about see that. Stands out more on the camera than in real life. It's very tiny. No big number 5 on there to help anyone. There's the 10 pence written up the top there for you to see, just about. If you compare that with the old type 10p, had a big 10 on it, really useful. Then you got the 20p. That's not much better really, is it? Tucked up the top there, 20 pence. You can see it. Needs a big 20 on there or something so you can see what it is. Now you got the 50p. Well, you can see it because it's a bigger coin, so it is a little bit more obvious. Now why can't they all be like this? Any foreign tourist is going to look at that and say, it's a 70 pence coin. It's so obviously a 70 pence coin. Why can't they all be like that? Now I've got a pound coin. This is not too bad, but I think the design needs to be changed. It's been going on now too long. I think we need a change of design on that one. And this is the latest definitive of the £2 coin. Not bad, I quite like that one. And if you put some of them together like so and squint and use your imagination, you can see a shield design. I don't know why the 2 pence coin is still circulating. I understand the penny, it's a traditional thing, and you can still sell things for 99p at the end to make it sound cheaper. Other than that, the penny is a pretty worthless coin. The 2 pence coin now has less buying power than the farthing did when it was decriminalised. The 2 pence coin has less buying power now than the farthing did when it was demonetised in 1960, less buying power than the halfpenny did when it was demonetised in 1969, and much less buying power than the decimal halfpenny had when it was removed from circulation in 1984. Anyway, I digressed a bit there, didn't I? Let's get back to the parts of a coin. I sound like I'm always moaning.
You are always moaning.
Okay, now we'll do the field of the coin. The field is the flat, blank area of the coin at the back there. Now I think the bigger the field, the worse the coin is. Let's go back to that 50p we were looking at earlier. Yeah, I know it's a 50p really. You see the field, the blank areas, far too much blank areas, and the damage, it shows the damage up really, really well, or really badly, whichever way you want to look at it. So that's the field, the blank, flat area on the coin. And next, mint marks. There are no mint marks on British coins that were made at the Royal Mint, but sometimes other firms did help out. This one, for instance, was made at the Heaton Works in Birmingham, and you can see the H for Heaton on the left of the coin. And this one has a small KN next to the date. That was minted in Kings Norton, which is also in Birmingham. Now the rim of the coin is the circle that goes around the outside there, and it protects coins and it aids stacking. Now the rim is slightly higher than the design, has a slightly more relief, so when the coins are stacked together it protects the design and it makes them easier to stack as well. Now let's have a look at the edge. No, not you. The edge of the coin in this case is reeded. You can have a plain edge like this penny. You can have a decorated edge. This £2 coin has a map of the London Underground. And you can have writing on the edge. This Great Fire of London one says, "The whole city in dreadful flames." Well, there we are. Just a little video on the anatomy of a coin. If I've missed anything, please let me know in the comments below. Please click a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.